Alright, so this is a review and reaction on Jaja Soze's album. This was released, it's called Street Boy. This was released back in 2008. The artwork is basically just of him. It's nighttime, by the way, and it's just him there, like, you know what I mean, looking serious and that. Um, but yeah, let's get into this. So there's basically 18 tracks on the album. So there's the intro, then there's Voice of the Streets, then there's Me and My Girlfriend, then there's Hurt So Bad, then there is More Money Gang, then there's Hustler featuring Coolie G, then there's Gangster Skit, then there's Boss, then there's Bulletproof Love, then there's Make It Snow. I've got the song is in my head now. Then there's Peer Pressure, then there's They Want Us, then there's Married to the Streets, then there is Last Man Standing, then there's Forever Tears, then there's Nirvana, then there is Bang Boogie. Now that song's in my head. It's funny how, like, when you see or read the title of a track and then a song is immediately in your head. Yeah, that's what I got for both of those tracks. It's interesting. But you know the thing about Jaja Soze, one thing I respect, maybe just one thing, but I like how he has changed his life around. This is proof, yeah, and evident that not everyone is on a bad thing, like a bad man thing, innit? Like, no one wakes up in the hood wanting to be bad, like a bad man. No one. It's just circumstances. And how you're perceived is how you're perceived, isn't it? But, you know, obviously, I'm not saying that he hasn't done, you know, negative stuff, because it's well documented. But he has done good things, and that's well documented too. Do you see what I'm saying? And the fact that, like, he was able to change his life around, I mean, you have to give the guy a full credit. And you see with this whole UK rap thing, yeah, obviously, yeah, there's you know, London Posse. Who else is there? There's quite a few. I think there's one particular group I'm got in my mind, but I can't remember their name. Oh, what are their names? But anyway, yeah, what's interesting is the fact that with Jaja Soze, he was able to change the situation to a entertainment label. Do you know what I mean? Bring through people in his team. I'm gonna use the word team. You know, to a point where they're able to use their skill sets and all that stuff there. It just showed that with him, he's more passionate about. I won't say more passionate about it, but more serious about it. So obviously, it was only right that he did a solo project anyway, and so yeah, I remember when Make It Snow came out, because I was in college. I remember, and also because I remember, it's mad when you deep it. I first found out what's mad is with PDC. Yeah, I first was hearing about them in primary school, right? Not primary school, my bad. Maybe I did hear them. No, I didn't. Secondary school, like year 7, and I remember saying, "Oh, right, I'm as a PDC," and like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Oh, who's the PDC then?" And I couldn't name one, blood. I remember I couldn't name one. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you got me up." That's like PDC. Like I told you, cause my cousin's in PDC, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, get me. But from then I ended up being in something similar, not something similar, but it was a crew. Like, what was it? Was it BDC? So it wasn't PDC, but BDC. What did it stand for? Fuck it, I can't remember. Boydon Crew? Sign, I can't remember. You know when you're a kid, yeah? Because man was a kid, innit? Like, man wanted to fit in. Do you know what I mean? So, and this was in school, in secondary school. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, like, I never had the mindset I wanted to be a street boy. So If I'm gonna take one song out of context or in context, it is what it is, and that's gonna be the title of the title of the album, whatever. Because it's like no one, or peer pressure, like because no one really is designed that way. Do you see what I mean? To want to be a street boy or street girl or whatever. It's like it's just your environment or what you're doing, and sometimes you can get pulled in via peer pressure. Like imagine, man was hurting so bad, so I'm using hurt so bad as well. Like in terms of, because it was around that era when I was living by myself as well, 2008, 2006 is where we're really gonna dig deep. So even in college, yeah, there was one guy. Funny enough, I swear it was the same guy. I'm not even too sure. I think it was, but let me not, um, get into that too tough. But basically, because of my situation, I was trying to find a job in that, you know what I mean? But I couldn't get nothing. And then, cut a long story short, like after college, one time I seen the guy that used to bully me. I thought he used to, from my perspective, he used to bully me. Anyway, and I'm like, look, this is a new era, boom, 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 you go bully me here, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where I got the courage and the bravery from to talk to him like that, because you know it takes courage, right? Like I just saw him, I just zoned in and did my thing, innit? And then he's like, oh, you used to bully me or whatever. But anyway, so then it got to a point like, let me ask him a favor or whatever. He let me know the situation, that situation is not for me. Yeah, so technically me being a street boy or whatever, let's just say from that perspective, it's not for me. Now, there's two ways that I could have went. Do you see what I mean? It went into a way, thankfully, in a sense that it didn't go into that, because, you know what I mean? Like, who knows what could have happened? I probably won't be here recording this. Or, I say recording this, I wouldn't be here. I don't know. Sometimes there's certain situations where you look back in your life, you're like, if that didn't happen, would this would have happened? There's no way of really telling. There's no way. But so I'm not saying I wanted to be a street boy. It's just man wanted an opportunity, basically. Do you know what I mean? That get me. I had to find a way somehow. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it comes down to. But as well as like peer pressure, again, is I'm not saying I was easily led astray or anything. It's just the peer pressure of wanting to fit in. Everyone gets that phase where they want to fit in, and this is where I want to let you know that it's very important for you or for parents to teach their children, find out what their true personal mission on earth is, what their passion is, and help them nurture that talent, that skill there, so they'll be able to, in terms of fitting in, it's a thing where they fit in with their purpose and their passion. Do you see what I mean? On a positive thing. And also, the other thing I want to say is about, if you've got problems or teaching your children how to solve problems, or the emotions or deal with their emotions effectively. Because I could have said in hindsight, I thought that was my way of solving that problem. It's like, shit, they're not going to give me a job, then fuck it, let me do this thing, innit? Like, I don't know how, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but maybe they'll show me how. I don't know. Maybe I learn through trial and error. I don't know. All I know, that's a dangerous kind of lifestyle to live, and it's not a lifestyle to live anyway. Do you know what I mean? But look, this is why I recommend it. If you click the link in the description box below, where it says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. The reason why is because you will learn, in the course to do with health and healthcare, you learn how to deal with your problems and emotions effectively to produce the desired results that you want. It may not happen overnight, but it definitely will happen over time. And also the course and you will know exactly how to deal with peer pressure. And then the other thing is learning about career and business, find out what your true person is, mission on earth, is aka your purpose, or finding out your children's purpose and be able to navigate their life around that. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna give this album 10 out of 10. Jaja Soze. It's interesting when you listen back to something and you realize not only the nostalgia of it, but it's timeless as well. I mean, there's some artists that can do that. There's some artists that can't do that. Jaja Soze was able to do that with this project, plain and simple. So the link to that is in the description box below. So make sure you go stream that. And if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss in our videos, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, let me know what your... Oh shit, I nearly forgot. What's your favourite song on the album? Let me know. Leave your answer in the comment section below. But anyway, I'm out.